Pero coño! Ah! You sent me more? This is a different person who sent this in.
Some have said this is the most controversial Grey's Anatomy episode. I think it's time for me
The
to
most
chime in.
controversial.
Let's get started.
I know Denny's cardiac parameters. I know how his LVAD works better than.
God, I'm already. I can't watch Grey's Anatomy, bro. I can't. Like I just don't. I cannot watch it. I don't. Oh my God!
Intern, I also know his meds better. I know
It
the
frustrates
frequency,
the fuck out.
dosage,
Like I tried watching it one time, and I'm like, nope.
That's actually a really important factor in the success of any medical treatment. If your medical team is well versed on your chart, the chance of a mistake occurring drops down significantly. And by the way, patients need to take some initiative here on their own to know what medications they're taking.
That is true, bro. I'm telling you, for those of you that are like, anybody has chronic illness or whatever, even if you don't have a chronic illness, if you're gonna go to a doctor, always make sure you have like a list of all the meds that you're on, because it'll save so much time and so much grief, and it will save you a headache. It'll save the doctor a headache. Just always stay on top of that shit, because Jesus Christ. They're not going to stay on top of it for you. You're going to go to the doctor and be like, so what have you been taking lately? And they're going to be like, I don't know. You're my doctor. You're supposed to know. And they're going to be like, I don't know. Whoa. You know what I mean? They don't know, bro. They don't know. They see dozens of patients every day. You think they're going to remember everything? No.
To be interested, ask questions, advocate for themselves. If not themselves, their family members advocate for them. Because I can't even begin to say
keep a list too
how
for
many
me.
of my patients come in taking 10 different medications, not knowing what they're for, what their dosages are, and that's a mistake waiting to happen.
I have some news for you.
Oh, this is our guy from Walking Dead, and he looks like Louis Espina from the channel, by the way, does he not? Oh, he was in Magic City, one of my favorite canceled TV shows.
You're getting a heart, Denny.
I don't mean to be dramatic and all, but I'm gonna need you to repeat that.
He looks and sounds exactly like Espina. It's crazy. What's the weirdest reaction you had from a patient in doing a prostate exam?
I've had strange sounds. I had one guy almost break my finger off.
What?
You are getting a heart.
I'll give you my heart, too.
What the hell happened to my donor?
He went into VFib.
I can see that.
No.
Give me the palace.
Uh-oh.
Crab, take over compressions.
Okay, please don't shock the flatline patient.
God damn it.
It's systolic. I don't get it.
He's asystolic because his heart is no longer having any electrical activity, and you trying to restart his heart by shocking is not how it works. You give the epinephrine, if not, it fails, it fails.
Just because your donor's heart died doesn't mean I have to give you mine.
Is your patient higher on the...
Give me your heart now!
I have no idea.
The way that they decide is based on proximity, matching, obviously, and matching includes HLA typing.
Shouldn't everybody know by now that's bullshit? You'd be surprised how many people don't know that still. There's so many people that don't know that you don't fucking shock a dead heart.
Blood typing, cross typing, and then one of the most important things
and it's because of TV and movies that they think that that's how it works.
Of the recipient's chest cavity. So imagine you have a very small person getting a very big heart.
It is a trope.
May not
That's
be able
true.
to beat properly, and therefore it's not a good match.
Oh, clear!
Han's patient was 0.02 of a point ahead.
That's basically a tie.
Point ahead based on whose scoring system. I know, like for liver transplants, to put people on a list, there's actually scores that we use called MELD scores. I forgot what the other one is called. For heart transplant, I wasn't even aware that there was a score.
And there were 2 donors, Izzy. Our guy's heart flatlined, and now he's trying to get the other guys.
But there's a list.
Yes, and the higher guy gets the heart.
Denny's getting worse by the second. Sats are now in the 70s and dropping.
Battling for a fucking heart.
I understand advocating for ones you care about, but you can't lie. This is like the equivalent of killing someone else.
Did you put him on a nitro drip?
Yes. Yes, of course.
She could be putting paddles directly on his heart. He's still not getting this thing.
The amount of animosity in this hospital is bewildering to me. The fact that one doctor is like, I don't care if you're a patient on the deathbed, you ain't getting my heart. And then the other person is just making it up and acting like their patient's dying when they're absolutely not. What is happening?
Dr. Han.
What?
If Dr. Berg wants to run labs, do an echo and a BNP to fully ascertain the status of his patient, we'll allow it.
That'll take an hour.
That's gonna take longer than an hour, by the way, especially in most busy hospital
That'll
systems.
take an
Getting
hour.
an echo means getting a tech, then getting a cardiologist to read it. Like, that's just not gonna happen stat.
He'll get the next heart.
It's not gonna happen in an hour.
He needs to get this heart.
He'll probably get a heart at some point, but as long as Danny's doing well on the LVAD and there's someone ahead of him on the transplant list, he's not gonna get this heart.
They're almost saying it as if like, honey, we have to follow the rules. No. This is the right thing to do, rules or not. The person who is in active danger deserves the heart, not the person you want to go on the date deserves the heart.
She wants to go on her date, damn it!
Thank you.
If she starts poisoning him, I'm gonna lose my mind.
In order for you to get the heart.
Oh no. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Ain't no fucking way.
You would have to get worse, much worse, and you would
No
have to do
way.
it very quickly.
Well, I don't see that happening. You see that happening?
I am gonna make it happen.
I
Oh
had
my
Grey's
God!
Anatomy on my list. I don't remember where it was, but I just demoted it.
What the fuck?
Retroactively, I'm gonna go back into that video and demote Grey's Anatomy after seeing shit like this. Katherine Heigl deserves to be like the evil version of House MD that doesn't try and secretly make their patients better by being unethical, but just secretly wants to kill her patients by being unethical.
Don't worry.
Holy shit.
You're not gonna die. I will be here the whole time.
Oh my God!
Make sure of that, and that's what this stuff is for.
No way. She's gonna fucking kill him, dude.
This is wrong.
You've waited a year
Dude,
and a half.
he needs to be like, no, do not do this. I do not want this. I will tell the hospital if you do this to me. What the fuck?
To get this thing. Who knows when the next one is gonna come along?
Is this how she gets kicked off the show?
Please? Okay, I can't do this if you don't. Please, if you don't do this, please.
Okay, I'll do it.
You know, like when a conversation goes too far and you have to like walk it back. I'm gonna walk this back. You have two patients that need a heart. There's only one heart available. One patient is actually sick, but the other patient who's okay and stable waiting for a heart is in love. And because they're in love and their manipulative doctor, girlfriend or person, whoever they are in this relationship, wants the heart so bad that they're actually gonna screw over the person who's dying in order to get the heart
That is
and
so
lobby
fucked.
for the heart
Dude,
to come.
that is so fucked up. It's like, that is so messed up. What the fuck? She's literally murdering somebody.
to their lover.
And he might
Holy
die.
Okay, after I do this, I might have to shock you a few times.
Do what, Izzy?
I feel like we should say stuff. Denny, do you want to say stuff?
A person is actively about
This
to be
is-
murdered.
this
and
is
this
absolutely
other resident,
insane.
George, has no qualms about this.
And I can't believe he's just standing by. What the
Unplug
fuck?
it. Why are you
What are
cutting
you
it?
doing?
You cannot reach
What
it
are
at
you
the cut.
doing?
She's not even a good lawbreaker, man.
All I have to do is confirm that his condition is worse. And then Burke can call Unos and he'll move up on the list and he will get his
Oh
heart.
my God, they're all complicit. They're all complicit.
Shot.
What?
Right? It's not just me?
He's been shot.
What?
What? This is a comedy. This is... I don't know if the writers deserve a raise or someone should take away their Adderall
Ain't
because
no fucking.
this is a
What
problem.
is this fucking show?
This is bad. This is bad and serious and against a lot of rules. It's not fun for me. I don't want to play.
What if you remain?
Well, I wouldn't have fallen in love with a patient.
You fell in love with an attendant.
What's the matter? What's the point?
The point is, we can't help who we fall in love with.
Okay, I think this is a point that I have to say. This doesn't happen in hospitals. This is the equivalent of saying that, like, that crazy story that happened on Netflix with the murdering nurse, that happens everywhere. No. It doesn't happen everywhere.
How's his heart looking?
His left ventricle's shot and he's barely pushing blood out.
When a heart starts having a very low ejection fraction, that
This
puts
girl, this woman is gonna kill. Does he die?
you into a risk
Does he
for
die?
developing
Does he
arrhythmias
die
in the heart,
in the
potentially
show?
fatal
Did
ones.
she kill
because
him?
then you're not able to adequately supply the heart with the blood that it needs to function and keep beating. Because remember, the heart's job is not just to pump blood to the body, but also to itself. And actually, in patients who fall below a certain ejection fraction threshold, they actually get something known as an implantable defibrillator that if their heart starts failing so bad that it stops or goes in.
So I don't have a defibrillator, but this is kind of like the setup for how my port is. It's right there. It's right there. It sits right here, and then the catheter goes all the way in there and sits in here in my heart. It's kind of like this, but it's not the same. It's kind of like that. Yeah, my medicine hole. I want to put coffee in my coffee hole.
Into an abnormal rhythm, it actually shocks them back.
I love him.
You don't even know him.
I do know him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I love him.
I've seen him outside the four walls of this hospital. You don't know him.
I know him.
Do you know who should be most afraid?
Bitch, you don't fucking know him. You met him in the hospital.
Of her? The dude. Because if she's willing to kill you for love, do you know what she's gonna do if you try?
Bro, yandere. She's a fucking yandere. She's a yandere. Yandere. If this woman is willing to put people's lives at risk for you, that is fucking scary, bro. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro.
Try and break up with her?
There's possibility here. And given the choice of running or staying,
You should run. A sane person, a person who values her career and everything she's worked for.
How about the other person's heart? How
Exactly.
about
Like, she's
humanity?
not even thinking about the other person she's murdering.
He's hypoxic. He doesn't know what he's saying.
he said, marry me, right?
He did.
But
Benny.
he's like
Wake up.
on his deathbed.
Wait, stop dying and tell me you want to marry me. Ah!
He's flatline. No, he's not flatline. There's movement in his heart. Okay, let's shock him. Charge the defibrillator.
They don't
I
even
can't
know what
believe they're
rhythm
doing
is.
this.
Is it shockable?
I
Is it
cannot
not
believe
shockable?
this.
But let's shock him.
You need that medicine.
What medicine?
I'll know it when I see it.
I think the one that stops the heart. You're holding
Atropine?
I'll probably keep my heart beating.
No. It only stops your heart for 6 seconds.
Adenosine, sorry. Adenosine is a medication that we use to break supraventricular tachycardia, which
They're
is the
gonna
SVT that
fucking
they just
stop
mentioned.
his heart?
And basically, it's a pretty scary medication to
Medically?
give because when you give it, it actually completely stops the heart and allows the heart to restart, and sometimes it could break it. There's also some unique things that we do to try and trigger a breaking of an SVT, like dunking a patient's head in cold water, like I'm not even joking, or having them try and bear down and do Valsalva maneuvers. Kind of interesting.
It's okay. It just feels
My heart.
You're not gonna die, I promise.
Why
That
my heart
feeling
start
of
hurting?
impending doom does happen with adenosine. Yes, he flatlines for a few seconds and then it should come back.
It's not gonna come back. What? Oh, okay, it came back.
You fools better have a good explanation for this.
Get him in
People medical
trouble!
school and residency would throw you under the bus because you came 4 minutes late to lecture. Here, their residents are so tight-knit that they'll help prevent a murder to help out a romance in the hospital.
He's gonna get the heart, right? You're gonna sign the charts and talk to the transplant coordinator.
Get the labs.
I'm gonna guess that his BNP is significantly elevated. On his echo, he has a worsening ejection fraction. And if they did a chest x-ray, they're gonna see significant pulmonary edema.
See, his BUN and creatinine are increasing.
Okay, BUN creatinine because his kidneys are failing.
He clearly has pulmonary edema. He deserves to move up to 1A status on the transplant list.
Okay, by the way, BUN creatinine is not what decides pulmonary edema.
I can't
Pulmonary
believe
edema
this
is
shit.
decided
This
by
is
a
so
chest X-ray,
crazy.
So this is complete
This
horse
is
poop.
so
Oh, and by the
crazy.
way, I keep saying BNP, but I'm not defining it. BNP is brain natriuretic peptide.
I
but
can't
it's a
believe
marker
it.
that is
She did
released,
that to him.
when there is
She did
significant
that to him.
strain
That is
on the
so
heart,
fucked
and
up,
a lot
bro.
of times it is
She did that to him.
reflective of when a heart is failing, signaling that there's worsening of congestive heart failure.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, the left ventricle is excessively dilated.
When we talk about congestive heart failure, a lot of times we talk about
He
an
was-
enlarged
yeah, and
left
he was
ventricle.
stable.
The left
Like, what the
ventricle is
fuck?
the part of the heart that
This is
actually
fucking
sends blood
crazy.
to the rest of the body. So when that part of the heart can get actually too big, it hypertrophies. It doesn't.
Oh my god, like the selfishness of this person. I cannot believe this shit. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Fill and relax as well in order to fill with blood and then send blood to the rest of the body.
Imagine
including the heart. So
somebody
there's two
being
types
okay.
of dysfunction.
Somebody that says that they love you being okay with like, hey, well, you know, you can't get this thing unless you get sicker. So let's pump those numbers up, baby. Let's go. It's just like, what the fuck?
Functions when it comes to heart
Are
failure.
you insane?
Systolic heart failure when the heart can't pump as well, and then diastolic heart failure where the heart can't relax as well. Both are big problems, slightly for different reasons.
You should see
but
his
the
reviews of the pit.
treatments-
You know what? The reason why I started watching the pit was because of his first episode review of the pit. That's the reason why. That's what made me start watching it, because I saw his review and then I watched the show and I'm like, holy shit, that show is so good. It's one of the best
Medication-wise,
medical
change depending
shows
on
I've
whether
ever
it's
watched
systolic
in my
or
life.
Diastolic heart failure.
You look... God, you look amazing.
Is it bad that I secretly want him to break up with her?
Yes! Yes, please! Yes! Oh my god, it's bad. Am I a bad person?
Right now. and then she goes into cardiac arrest.
Well, I don't want her to go into cardiac arrest, but I just feel like I just think it would be very funny if he were to just break up with her.
Induced cardiomyopathy like Takusobo, and then he has to do CPR while the rest of the rescue people arrive. That would be. If he just had a heart transplant, he's in the cardiac care unit. At the very least, he's hooked up to
Yeah, he would be
telemetry, and
monitored like
someone is being
24/7. What the
I think
fuck?
it was a stroke. He was prone to blood clots. A clot could have formed on his sutures, traveled to his brain. It only takes a second.
It could have been a lot of other things, but you know.
I think it was the fact that you fucking fucked with his body before this whole thing, and he could have fucking waited, and he was stable, and he could have been fine, and he could have had a transplant when he could have gotten it, and he would have been fucking fine because you didn't fuck around with his fucking body, but you did, and now he's fucking dead because you fucked around with him.
In a moment like this is really appropriate because clearly you have zero medical ethics. Speaking of scams,
Holy
here are
shit.
some TikTok scams.
Oh my god, I feel so fucking pissed. I fucking hate that show. I hate it as much as House, bro. I swear to God. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What a Dun 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 dun.